All right, y'all. We finna do the Travis Scott reading really quick. So again, I did not pull any cards on Travis Scott, but I did do some research on the signs and symbols and stuff that I've seen according to what I know already. So I know that it was called Astroworld 8. I know the person's, the artist's name, and it was 8 people that died too, wasn't it? I think they said it was 8 people that got in the stampede, so we have two eights there. So so it's pretty some interesting stuff. So I look up astro. I looked up the definition of astro first. So we got relating to the stars, celestial objects, or outer space, right? So, celestial world, um, astral world. Okay, so relating to stars, celestial objects, or outer space. That's the name of the. Okay. So that's the name of the tour or the event or whatever. 8 equals new beginnings, new order of creation, and it's governed by Saturn, which signifies power and authority. Power and authority. Okay, so 8 is governed by Saturn, which signifies power and authority. Also represents new beginnings and new order of creation. All right, so Saturn, that stuck out for me. It represents the law of economy. Wait, first of all, before we even get to Saturn, something said look up his name because that's not his real name. That's not his name. Travis Scott isn't his name. I did not know that. It might be common knowledge to fans or whatnot, but his real name is Jacquees Webster, born in Houston, Texas. Now, I didn't look at his actual name. Maybe I should have, but I looked up why did he call himself Travis Scott. So Travis, okay, the definition of Travis is crossing crossroads, okay, or the traverse. So just keep that in mind, all right? Okay, Scott, I looked up Scott. I couldn't really get anything other than it was from Scottish. And I also got that the name given by Romans to Gaelic raiders from Ireland. So we got crossing crossroads raiders, okay? That's what we have so far as the name. So just keep that in mind as we go through and look at Saturn really quickly. Then I'm gonna pull the cards, y'all. All right, so another thing, we are also beginning working with the number 9 here because his birthday is 4/91, and so that's a 4, 3, and a 2, so that is 9. Also, new beginnings and cycles. I don't think I wrote anything else down for the 9, but that's also the 3. That's also the Trinity and yeah, so 9 breaks down to 3, and that's the Trinity. So man, God, and the universe. Okay. All right, so let's get to Saturn, and then we will go from there. So Saturn represents the law of economy. So this is economy is dealing with money on all levels of the personality, not as an agent of deprivation, as much as it's a testing ground to prove level of maturity and responsibility. Another name for Saturn is dweller of the threshold. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. It also represents the manifestation of the past. So debts are paid and may undertake present opportunity for the future. So we already talking about new beginnings, endings and beginnings. We're talking about thresholds. We're talking about raiders and what was the word that we had for his crossing crossroads, okay? So keep this in mind. So they were showing him who was in control. They owe their bodies to the exactly. Okay, exactly. You already get where I'm going with this. So also I didn't know for sure, but I believe Travis is under Kanye's very good music label. He used to be under Epic. He used to be under T.I., and I think it was another one or two labels. But also, that just made me think about Kanye and the whole Big Sean thing and a few other things we'll get to. But, okay, we got crossing, crossroads. We got thresholds here. We got raiders. So, again, keep those in mind. All right. All right, so we're talking about economy, and we're talking about renewing cycles, and so with karma and debts being paid. All right, where's my other notes? All right, so Saturn is the Lord of Karma. He stands at the gates of initiation, ready to put all that approach to the test, like St. Peter as the guardian at the gates of heaven, okay? Right. The position Saturn holds in space is indicative of the fact that a person cannot incorporate the energies of the furthest planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, into his individualized consciousness without first passing the various tests of personal responsibility so that he proves himself capable of handling energies of a more evolved state. So remember that planets are also related to chakras, okay? So they would be, dealing with the throat chakra on up. All right, so Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. All right, so you prove himself capable of handling energies of a more evolved state. So there's levels, like if you're going for Kundalini or meditation and you're doing the chakras, it's levels, you know what I mean? So it's different stages, even in your personal lives, that you go through, and different tests and obstacles in order to elevate these chakras, right? We can note this particular guardianship of consciousness in Saturn's rulership over the throat chakra. In order to awaken the potential of the two highest vital centers located at the brow and crown chakra, an individual first has to stimulate personal awareness from the level of the throat. So also, since I didn't watch the video or anything, I'm like, what song was he singing? Was he singing when this was going on? What song was he singing? What line was he singing? So hopefully maybe if I see anything when I watch it, I'll come back and do a part 2. But I feel like obviously I'm getting at that this is a ritual, right? So when I look at the video later, hopefully I can incorporate some other details. But I'm just thinking it's something that was being sang as well. And, I just have to take a look at the video. So Saturn controls the creation of structural pattern for mental energy. So with them doing this ritual where they're trying to open up 30 seconds in, wow, okay. All right, so Saturn controls the creation of structural patterns for mental energy. It is the form side of the term, thoughts forms, that is the crystallization of mental energy so that the active intelligence of divinity may manifest in the outer world and on the earth. So if you're doing usually when they do rituals in front of people, like we say, you can manipulate energy. Energy cannot die and lives forever, but you can change and manipulate energy. So when you're going through something like that with a stampede, I can only imagine that is very scary. So that is creating a particular energy. Yes, that's creating a particular energy, and everybody is having that same energetic moment at the same time while all of these different rituals are happening. So with what I'm reading so far, as far as we're having a gatekeeper, thresholds, crossroads, and raiders, okay? It's like, and then that we just read that it's related to the mental. Saturn is related to the throat and the mental chakra. So you're opening a gate to the mental chakra of the people that's witnessing it, and then there's the general energy on Earth. So everybody being in that same energy is them using that energy. So you can manipulate energy in the way that you want to, positive or negative, okay? It's all about intention. So we can only assume by the energy that they provoked what type of energy they're trying to work in. That was a very fearful situation, and with blood, allegedly, okay? Everything I'm saying is allegedly. I'm just tapping into energies, reading cards. That's it, allegedly. All right, so let's see. Um, it is on our planet, therefore, that the karma of our solar system consolidates into physical form. So does the opportunity for the purification of karma and the eventual upliftment and greater sacredness of both humanity and the planet upon which we live. Saturn, as a ruler of Capricorn, is directly related to the process of initiation. But Saturn, on the esoteric level, is also the co-ruler of Aquarius. He will be through the he will shit, I can't read my own writing. It will be through the correct application of the laws and principles of the new age. So very much influenced by this planet gatekeeper that we shall be able to co-create and fulfill our individual karma related to humanity collective life in the Aquarian era. Hello. Hey, hey. Okay, so last thing before we go ahead and pull the cards. Opportunity is one of the most descriptive words that can be applied to Saturn, as he offers these choices. Is this one right? In life situations that bestow freedom of choice. It is through this. It is through our restrictions and the pain which often accompany thwarted desires or aspirations that we come to a greater comprehension of the laws of manifestation. These laws are also under the rulership of Saturn, which is also ruled by Capricorn. All right. So pretty much what I'm getting is that this is some type of ritual to imprint something. Hopefully we can get more details, but trying to convey some type of energy mentally. Okay. We got gatekeepers here. We have, the meaning of his name and everything that we mentioned. So with everything I read, what I put together beforehand is that this is some type of ritual. They're trying to open up some type of gate. Again, traverse, crossing, crossroads. And then we have so many indications of gates, and so it's the whole thing, it looks like to me. So let's go ahead and pull the cards and see what comes up here. Okay, so what is up with this Travis Scott thing? What is this about? What is the end goal? What's the end game? What's the intention? This Travis Scott. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. So yeah, definitely some intentions of mental conflict, especially towards the youth. And we did get the Wheel of Fortune Wizard, which is karma fell right in the reverse. So I'm definitely going to read reversals in this. Um, so absolutely, like we said with the research, some type of debt that is owed. Um, so I'm going to do some more research as well, so we can do a part two, so I can kind of understand about this debt and spiritually and in this particular situation. So definitely trying to imprint some mental conflict towards the people there and people that watch. And again, you can watch these things, and I'm well, how are you? You can watch these things, and like I said before, this is one of the things you want to get into energetically, is being the bystander, so that when you see things like that, you're not manipulated energy wise. Your emotions aren't manipulated when you see these things. Of course, it's terrible, um, and terrible things happen, but you don't want to get your energy entangled into um, these emotions, when this is the point of emotional manipulation to create their manifestation. Again, you guys, energy is you can manipulate energy. It can't die. All you can do is change it. So any energy that's available, period, you can manipulate that energy. And if you are aware of these energies, then you can study them and learn how to work them to your you know your side, or whatever your intention is, whatever you're trying to manifest. You can use these energies, and you can use other people's energies to assist you in that. All right, and in a conjunction with rituals and symbols and all of that stuff. So, all right, let's continue. So I'm definitely seeing some type of blood or debt being owed to, I would say, I'm feeling like I want to say Saturn, but I'm gonna say Satan. But I suppose, depending on how you use it, they both could be one and the same. Satan has a duality as well as Saturn, or anything and everything. Everything has a duality. Okay, it's just energies. All right, so let's see. He might also owe some type of debt. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some more and see if I can get clarity on what this stuff is. So I just, shit, oopsie. Um, so yeah, I just definitely feel like this spread is reaffirming the research that we just went over. So I'm just seeing, endings and beginnings with this Fool energy and the Queen of Pentacle here. You are birthing a new, you know, order, as well as, oh wow, crazy. That is wild. So yeah, I'm gonna clarify some more and see. I don't know anything about it other than people died and it was a concert. So yeah, even with what astro means, opening the, a threshold to astro, to other planets, to, again, with the mental, the planets in mind are, symbols for each other. So it feels like a frequency or a tone. I don't know what song was playing. I'm gonna have to listen to it. I don't know what frequency, like what the song sounds like. Um, but I feel like it's like some type of frequency that's sent off, kind of like, I don't say MK Ultra type of signals, like signals that you can't, it's, oh man, we going deep down the hole. It's a frequency in the music. So was people fighting or something, or what, y'all? Like, because I'm seeing some type of conflict around. So was they near a body of water too? Was they near a body of water? Because typically when we doing like rebirth, yeah, they do know. They absolutely know what they be doing. Absolutely know. So okay. So I just feel like it's dealing with contracts and imprisonment, like being trapped. So I feel like somebody in this situation was ignoring somebody about something. I'm not really seeing no pentacles and no money up here, not much at all. But I'm seeing um, someone ignoring somebody's communication, and somebody waiting for somebody to do something, or just waiting for somebody. Let me see. What is this waiting? Like somebody wanted to stay and somebody wanted to go. Okay. So I don't know if he was. Okay. Okay. Because I definitely see conflict. I don't know if they was doing something by a bus or a car, a tour bus or something. Yeah, it was time to come back to something. I don't know if he was trying to. Well, I'm not really seeing it there. But I'm seeing, somebody is trying to catch up. Like somebody was ignoring the phone call, so it caught up, or somebody was catching up. Okay, let's see what else. Oops. Yeah, so it's already like, okay, we had a contract in blood. We have a contract. And somebody wanted to change something creatively or something. Somebody wanted to move. Okay. Yeah, it was time to pay your dues. Pay the dues. It was time to pay the dues with the recognition and reward, temptation, which is that devil energy. This is like the Three of Pentacles here. Shadow and fertility. Again, we're talking about endings and beginnings, for birthing the new world, imprinting it with mental impressions. Um, all right, with the destiny, patience, and planning, I do feel like this is a movie, a bad movie, but I could be wrong. I think everything is a movie, y'all. Mental conflict and transformation. So definitely trying to change um, the frequency. Definitely trying to manipulate mental, other people's mental capacity and thoughts and feelings and energies. Investment. Let's see. Hey, you know, you never can tell like who is who in these situations and what part people played, but you know, he still signed whatever contract that this is talking about. Okay, so let me see, what should we ask specifically? Okay, so let's ask, did TS know what was going to happen? Was he aware? Was Travis aware of what was going to happen? I feel like, yeah, he did because of what came out here. So we have Death, Magician, and Ace of Swords. So that's awareness with the Magician there. The Sword is awareness. The Magician and Death. So we'll clarify and see. I feel like, so just looking through here. So let's just clarify. That's all they gave us. Okay, why do we have the Death card here? So he may not have been, you know, happy to go along with it, or you know, I'm going to clarify what this judgment is, because it kind of seems like a willing participant so far to me, allegedly. um you know, we got the Magician, to clarify, the Magician with the Nine of Pentacles. So you know, this is to benefit self, um in status and fame and money. Nope, I didn't watch it at all, y'all. I didn't look at it at all. I didn't want to know anything until I did this first. Yeah, under the awareness, we have the Ten of Swords here, allegedly. Then we have this. So maybe he is under some type of mind control. We keep having this come up here, or just some type of influence, allegedly. Um, because I keep on seeing it, so I'm gonna clarify that again. Wow. Anything else before I? Okay. So this was, was he aware? Okay. Shit. Okay. Gotta plug my phone up. Okay. Let's see. Was he aware? Yeah, I feel like, yeah. We also have throat and new beginnings, and that's what came out in the research as well. That was mentioned multiple times about the throat chakra being in, connection with Saturn, which came up in new beginnings. So yeah, we have movement, choices, and decisions. So I do feel like it was a decision to be made. And we have intuition here as well. We got tower and awareness. So yeah, let's see what questions y'all want to ask about the situation so we can get more clarity on here. So I just asked if he was aware of what was going to happen, and I feel like this was a yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Was Travis got possessed? Was Travis possessed? I want to say yes because of this stuck energy and this Two of Swords here and conflict. What's that here for? Yes, like I still feel like it's like, yes, threshold crossing. Like I said, like with the research, like I just feel the impressions I'm getting is him, and then especially with this, like, this looks like someone going to battle. This is someone waiting at the gates, at the threshold. I feel like there was, yeah, fighting because we have that out here twice, and as I'm doing that, it comes out again. Yeah, for the debt in reverse again with the King of Pentacles. So definitely some type of debt owed here. Um, Definitely feel like it is spiritual and physical debt. It's like he's aware, but he can't do anything about it. So I'm seeing that it's something that Seems like something that he wants to do, but he can't until some type of debt is paid. I feel like this is like on multiple different levels. For some reason, child trafficking is coming up here. Let's see. I don't know if it's of course there is like lots of missing children and people everywhere all the time, right? But I just feel like something is like it's some recent disappearances or something that I feel like is also tied to this of children. So why did they do this? Why did this happen? Why was this done? Why was this initiated? So this is about infiltrating awarenesses and sharing awarenesses. And what's this whole thing about the metaverse and things like that? And all of this ties in together with the astral world and this ritual about the throat chakra and the crown and brow chakra. All of this is um, they're trying to get all of consciousness. They're trying to be in control of everybody's consciousness and make it into one consciousness or something to the effect, but they're trying to control people's consciousness, okay, by the things that you watch on TV, by doing these rituals. This has direct, correlation with this metaverse era that we're going into with the 8 people in the chat. And the 3 likes, the Trinity, God, man, and universe. And so I personally believe that your mind, your mental, your thoughts is God. The way that you manifest your consciousness, your mind creates. God is a creator. So that's how I put that together for me personally. So again, with the mental and the universe and the astros and man, which is us. So we are man and God, personally, is what I believe. Your thoughts, your mentality, your ability to create and manifest is God. Okay, and then again, the universe. So let's see. Let's clarify what we have here. If he says so, okay, I'll ask that next row. Um, so yes, that's why this whole game, is being played whether you play it or not. But this whole game is mental. This whole thing is all about what what's pushed on you for you to believe and participate in, and what you're supposed to think is good or bad, and the perception you're supposed to have, and how you project it onto other people. It's all given to you by media and other people outside of you. They tell you that certain things are evil and use religion to put you in a certain mind frame, but all the while they do those things they did tell you not to do, and that's oh so scary. They use them against you. And so I've been in America all my life, and I never seen them give anything away for free that is of value. But, and this is not to offend anybody, everybody had their own beliefs, and I have no problem with that. But if the Bible is so, you know, um, beneficial or so um, rich in knowledge. And again, America's never given away anything free that's of value. So if it's so valuable, why would they give it away for free? They've never done anything for anybody, especially people of color. Black people, I'm going to say black people, not people of color, it's not the same. Black people, something of value when they've never tried to help. So you ask yourself that question. And everything is given to you. You're told exactly what to think and what to do outside of even religion. What they put on TV, what they always make it an argument. There's always two sides. They perpetuate two sides. They'll say, as far as the whole thing that's going on now with the, it's got the side that says it's good for you, they got the side that says it's bad for you. Either way, it's a conversation, it's an argument, it's back and forth, and it's a distraction. Okay, so that's for every single thing. It's two sides on a basketball team. It's two sides in sports. It's two sides to you, your duality, masculine, feminine, light and dark. It's always two sides to become a distraction when all you have to do is go within. And if you knew who you really are, then you wouldn't need some outside energy or deity to save you. That's the biggest thing, is that it's only you, in my opinion. So whatever you believe is true for you, it's true. No problem. But personally, yeah, I believe that, because what is it going to take? I can't think of any other horrible thing that could possibly happen to get some assistance. I can't. So, um, so it's the truth for me, and what showed up in my reality to show that to me is that my life has gotten better since I started taking accountability and making steps for myself. Um, so yeah, but this is all about manipulation, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and manipulating energies to how they want to apply those energies. So again, it's all about intention. There is no such thing as bad energy or good energy. There's such thing as good intentions and bad intentions. Okay. Um, uh-huh. It's some. I believe it's some truth in everything. The only thing I have a problem with religion in general, I don't have a specific problem with any religion, but it's that it takes your power away from you. This is an example I use all the time. And so, people will be struggling to make money, etc. And then so you 4 4 4 4 on the clock. You go and you do what you have to do, right? So you may pick up an extra job. You may pick up two extra jobs. You may do 3 4 5 shifts, and then you borrow from the bank. You borrow from a friend, and you pay your bill. And then the first thing people say is, "Ain't God good?" Or whoever, whatever. But it was literally you that put in all those hours and struggled and did what you had to do to pay your bills. Okay. So I just don't like the giving away of power, because that's the thing that perpetuates you seeing yourself as someone that has to wait on something outside of you to happen. That perpetuates you staying in a stuck energy and just saying, "Oh well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, I guess that deity had a plan." It's about keeping you stuck and waiting and dependent. When when you start doing things for yourself and initiating energy and being intentional, things seem to go smoother in my experience so far. I definitely believe in some higher connection, which is all of us in one. And I believe that we are our ancestors. We are those energies, we are those deities reincarnated. And I'm not saying everybody um, who wears jeans are going to hell. Y'all really think God said it? Yeah, right? Yeah, yeah. I'm just one of those people. I'm going to disagree with everything. I'm going to look at both sides of everything. I'm going to question everything. I don't, you know, I haven't had any experiences or seen any experiences where it was okay to trust anybody. Um, that well, particular people and statuses of different calibers. They they've not shown me that they have anybody's best interest at heart. So why would I trust? If somebody has a bad record, a bad rap sheet. If you know somebody a known thief, you're not gonna let a known thief in your house. You're just not gonna just be like, oh, have the run of the house, thief. There's all my valuables, you know. So yeah, I'm just a rebellious person. I just question everything, and I just feel like everything is in reverse. You know, for example, they give you this depiction of a devil, and it gives you the number 666, which is man. So you know, technically, you would be the devil. Um, 6 neutrons, protons, and electrons. That's the DNA of human. Let me clarify this here and see what's going on. So right now we are on the, you know, mental and emotional and physical and spiritual manipulation they're trying to put out there. And again, with the debts and karma being paid with the scale here in the Libra, you know, heart is light as a feather, you know, not having guilt. Right? Of course it would be glitching. Gosh, golly. Yeah. Again, another argument, black or white. That is just another distraction, another argument. It's just anything that keep you from going within. Anything that keeps you focused on everything outside of you. So yeah, I'm seeing that this is a definitely a sacrifice or offering. Do y'all know if they was near a body of water? I see it glitching. It was glitching for a second. They keep doing it like randomly. Just this here. Yeah, I feel like it was. Somebody said it was a decision between, you know, family or fans or whatnot. So that might be true here. I'm seeing some indication of that allegedly. I think that, yeah, I think, you know, whatever you believe is true, pretty much. Whatever you think and believe and feel is true. And that's just that for each individual. Whatever you believe, whatever is your core beliefs is true. You say white it out, I'll check it out. Yep. So again, with the sacrifice and the patience and planning with the world and the new beginnings and financial material changes, conflict and defeat, again, pretty much confirming the research we did about, you know, cycles, new beginnings, new order, paying debts, blood sacrifice. and again with these decisions to be made. Okay. Is there anything else we want to know about this situation before I go watch the video later? Okay. Is Kylie Jenner satanic? Allegedly. Is Kylie Jenner satanic? Allegedly. Okay. Oh, wow. Yes, I would say yes. Yes, I believe she does work in that energy. Yeah, definitely work in the dark arts, allegedly. Definitely allegedly. Answer Rose question, then Carmen's. Said, did everybody in the crew know? Did everybody? Hello, Cassie. How are you? Okay, so did his whole crew know what was going to happen? Did the whole crew know what was going to happen? I feel like a lot of them did not know. Because I just feel like, because we have a tower here, and I just feel like these people are surprised. I don't think they would have been all the way up there if they knew it was going to be a fire. Um, just know what else. Some have known, but let me see what else here. I feel like, I don't know. Let me clarify that. I feel like it was a two-way um, sacrifice. I feel like it was two people in on it, and I was feeling that earlier, like he did it for somebody, or um, I don't know. This is weird. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think they knew. some people didn't want to participate outside of, I feel like it was like a couple thing. Like I feel like it was two people. I feel like it was a masculine and a feminine. It could be just him, his duality and his balance, but it feels like it's two people. I'm seeing also that, you know, somebody wasn't reciprocating in some business form or whatever relationship, some type of relationship, whether that's business or what. But somebody was reciprocating that caused a tower here. Again, I feel like somebody was waiting, somebody was ignoring. Oh my goodness, Cassie. Yeah, they definitely have underground living quarters. They have underground cities. I don't know why they think that's going to protect them, but I guess for a little bit of time, but not energy wise. Like they have definitely have underground cities where they can go in one area allegedly and then come out in a whole different. I mean, it's just really, it's like upside down. It's like a mirror of the world above. Okay, it's like a mirror, literally, like reflecting it. Like, you know, I don't have how to explain it, but it's like replicated of the of this world, but it's like an underground world. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a couple did, but not like majority of the crew. Um, because I'm kind of getting like, yeah, I don't feel like everybody knew. Um, she said, does the Kardashians have Jezebel spirit attached to them allegedly? I just see that they definitely work in dark energies. I got which type of energy. Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch these videos, y'all. So I'm gonna ask, was this a movie? Was this a movie or a play? Was this a movie? Is this real or a movie? Is this real or a movie? me clarify. Yeah, I feel like this is a movie. I mean, obviously, you know, you putting together a ritual or whatnot, allegedly. Of course, there has to be planning and everything. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is a movie. I'm not sure if it was like crisis actors or not, allegedly. There, it's not really showing me that clearly, but maybe. But yes, I feel yeah, like this was a movie. This was definitely recorded and put in place and set up to again evoke emotions from the viewers and manipulate that energy to you know, do whatever they're trying to do. Again, earlier with the research, you guys can rewind the video because I don't want to try to repeat it and not get it right. So if you can guys can watch the beginning of the video and see the, you know, the little bit of move, y'all, research I did on the name and his name and the name of the show and everything. Move, move, get out of here, get out of here. Okay, so when I say a movie, I mean they they made a movie, like the Truman Show. Like I feel like a lot of situations are definitely, you know, it's easy, especially nowadays, to put together a movie. All you need is an iPhone. Like you don't have to, you know, put a whole lot together. Um, so just like like I said, the Truman Show, where everybody's aware of what's going on except for Truman, and we're Truman. Okay, it's the whole setup. It's a whole movie and a ritual to, again, what do movies do? They evoke emotions, whether that's happiness, whether that's fear or sadness. It's just a way to manipulate your energy. That's why, you know, well, at least I perceive that it's always negative news on the news. It's just always a constant way to manipulate your energy with your participation. You're like, oh, I think I want to watch some TV today. Um, and you know, you choose to watch TV and be entertained. And so some type of emotion will be evoked when you're watching something. I have no idea. I have not done any research. I'm well, Golu. I hope I'm saying that right. How are you? So yeah, when I say a movie, that's what I mean. So, you know, sometimes I don't know if you ever heard, because I'm a conspiracy theorist a little bit at heart. So um, yeah, I'm sure you heard of crisis actors, and these are just people they pay, and sometimes people have caught these people in the same, you know, different movies, and they, you know, have allegedly died in another movie. So, but you know, like I said, I'm a conspiracy theorist a little bit. So, you know, I believe that they make movies out here, and they call it reality. So I'm not sure if this was. I feel it's definitely a movie, but I don't know if it was any crisis actors here. I don't know if they actually shed blood, but all it needs is the, you know, the ritual aspects of it, which is trauma, repetition, and symbols. Okay, the person dying is a symbol of bloodshed. You see that, you presume that, right? Um, and you know, all the symbols, again, with the eights and the name of the asteroid and even his stage name, Travis Scott. All of those have meanings that I feel aligned with this whole situation. So again, you can rewind and look at that in the beginning. But so let's see, let's clarify one more time on here. And I guess we will end this, and I'm going to take a 10 and come back and do this list of readings that we didn't do yesterday. And we'll go from there. So we're going to not take any donations for at least the first 30 minutes or so that we can get these free slots at least halfway done before we, you know, get diverted. All right. So I definitely see some type of offer here. Yeah, an offering, a sacrifice, a movie to pay a debt. Prosperity begins. Passion, foundations, universe. Um, oh, sure. Sure, Rose. Okay, let's see. Okay. For those death row at the Astro Elite concert. For those real death. If people die at Travis Scott concert, Astro Elite. Okay. Go, Rose. Beat it, girl. Because Libra, I was just telling her how I believe that some of these incidents that the media puts out are not real. Allegedly, that's how I feel about it. That's how I see things. Sometimes they pay people to be a part of movies, and so that's why she asking about that. I'm gonna have to ask again because I'm not getting enough clarity for me to say. I don't want to be wrong. So give me a second. mean, we do have a 10 here and like regret, but I just feel like that's not enough for me. So it look suspicious on the videos. I did not get to see the videos, y'all. I didn't watch them yet. Okay, so are these deaths real at the Travis Scott concert last year? I don't know. I don't want to say. Okay, so finally. All right, so I'm just gonna say yeah, okay. Because I cracked the deck and I finally get the 10 of wands in a death card. But nothing else here is like just be like, yes, 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 this is true. Like, um, let's see what this is. I'm gonna have to look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna look at that again tonight, Rose, when I'm by myself, so I won't be distracted to get a clear answer on that because I don't want to be wrong about that. So I'm gonna look at that tonight when I'm alone. That particular question. So let's see what else. Um, wow. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I wish these dogs go sit down somewhere. All right, so um, yeah, let's ask how many people passed away from this incident? How many people died from this incident? At Astro World, Travis Scott's event. How many people died? Okay, I guess yeah. Eight. Eight is the number. You know, it's like maybe six initially and then two after because it broken up. It's six and two. Keep the back, but I keep getting it separately. Like some immediately, some went to the hospital or something. Um, yeah. So that's what I get there. Out of two, maybe that has something to do with the vibration. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break, and I'll be back to do that list from yesterday. And, you know, we're going to wait about 30, 40 minutes before we take any donations so I can get some of these yesterday readings out the way. And then we'll go from there. So I will see you guys in 10 minutes. All right, y'all. See y'all in a few.